Hello, YouTube community. This is Dr. Deborah Vereen. As you know, I am a family engagement influencer. The longer I spend time focused on the topic of family engagement, the more I realize that it is so broad that it can include so many other things outside of education. So, what I try to do is to overlap the information to be as helpful as possible. So, today, that's what I'm going to do as I give parents tips for the summer. So the name of this video is Summer Tips for Parents. As you work, parents, to plan quality activities for your family, be sure that you consider all of the options that are at your disposal. A lot of people are struggling financially, so it is impossible to take a vacation this summer. However, there are other things that you can plan to do with your family that would create a sense of adventure, that would be fun, and it would bring your family together. Things like having a weekly family night really adds a little excitement to the fun of summer. Taking walks, going for bike rides, taking adventures in your city. In fact, a lot of cities, towns, and municipalities have a lot of special activities going on. Things like uh, farmers markets where you can take advantage of some of the fresh produce and fresh baked goods that are available. There's also activities associated with many farmers markets. They may have singing groups, they may have dance groups that participate as well. There are also things like symphonies in the park, art festivals. Really, the activities are unlimited. So be sure, parents, that you pay attention to what your town, your local community is sponsoring for family fun, where you really don't have to pay a lot of money to attend and to participate in. Aside from buying the things that you want, the fees are free in most cases for you. Also, I wanted to throw in that some of the cities have movies in the park. So again, pay attention, look out for those things. Parents, you know, I always talk about education, so don't forget about your child's learning this summer. If your child received a summer learning packet, make sure they remain accountable to completing them. A lot of schools have done a wonderful job creating enrichment and remedial programs for students because of the pandemic. We all know that the pandemic caused a lot of disruptions in education. So, what the schools are doing is providing supplemental learning activities for students. So, families take advantage of those activities. Things like reading to your child, having your child read to you, make a difference in their learning too. You can do things like develop math problems based on the activities that you participate in. And when you go to places like museums, be sure that you read the information that's posted. Again, students learn when you participate in those things. And also, the final thing about learning is develop routines and stick to your routines for the summer. Parents, make sure that your children get lots of exercise and that they engage in physical activities throughout the summer. On a personal note, my daughter is a gymnast and she spends 5 days a week in the summer training, up to 20 hours a week in her sport, and she works with her trainer. So that is the biggest part of her. activity for the summer, physical activity, but she likes to do other things like skateboarding and just having fun with friends. So be sure, parents, that you make sure that your children are engaged in physical activities during the summer, along the lines of um, being physically fit, physically active, in exercising. Remember, parents, it's important that your family remain healthy during the summer. Now, we're still in the pandemic, so we need to maintain healthy and wise interactions with others, and we have to follow CDC guidelines and other guidelines that the scientists and medical professionals have been given to us. Here are some other things that you need to remember to keep your children and yourself healthy, parents. Stay hydrated. Drink lots of water, natural juices. And for children who are involved in activities, make sure that the sports drinks that you select for your children are appropriate for them to drink. For example, using my daughter again, I do not permit her to drink the drinks that are high in caffeine because that's not healthy for her. Instead, she drinks the drinks that have a minimal amount of sugar, that are fortified with nutrients, and that will contribute to her health and will keep her hydrated as well. So, another tip for you parents, be sure to use sunscreen. No matter what your ethnicity, your race is, you need to protect your skin. You know, when I was growing up, there was a myth about individuals who had brown and dark skin, and the fact that they did not burn in the sun. So, growing up, I never used sunscreen. But I learned a lesson when I received a pretty nasty sunburn because my skin was not protected. So that again is a myth. Be sure that your skin is protected in the sun. Also, if you have family members who are susceptible to heat exhaustion, uh, make sure that when you're outdoors that you are accessible to the shade. Make sure that you are and that you find cooler places to enjoy the summer in. Parents, for those of you who are religious, don't forget about your child's spiritual life in your spiritual life. Aside from attending your regular services and praying, here are some other things for you to consider. Now, since I am a Christian, I'm going to share some things based on that perspective, that my frame of reference in terms of being a Christian. Things like vacation Bible school are important for your child's spiritual development. If their schedule allows, make sure that they have a chance to learn and play together as they embrace biblical principles. My daughter is looking forward to her church camp for teens. It's called Encounter this year, and she's looking forward to strengthening her relationship with the Lord. If your church has small groups and if they promote small groups, be sure that you participate in those types of gatherings. It gives you a chance to get to know others who share your faith, and it gives you a chance to simply fellowship with them. Many small groups are designed for families, so you can certainly have your children participate. Now, keep in mind, while I talked about some of the things that I am exposed to spiritually from the Christian perspective, regardless of your religion, tap into some of the activities designed for families during during the summer months. And again, it will make a big difference for you. Now, I hope that these summer reminders have given you parents some things to think about, I hope that you've gotten additional ideas, and I hope that you've been motivated to focus on quality time with your family. Family engagement embraces strengthening your family unit. So the summer is a wonderful time to do those things that I've mentioned, and I'm sure you can come up with some other ideas too. Thank you very much for joining me today on Ignite Family Engagement. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to let others know how much this channel is impacting your capacity and growing your capacity to ignite family engagement, not just within your home and school, but also in your community. Be sure to like this video and above all, share it and subscribe to this channel. I look forward to spending more time with you on this channel. And until that time, goodbye for now.